Something like that.
Demolition time.
Yes. Because he won't survive it.
Okay, take a look at this to see the guy in question. This is the Ebuka, the commander of Odo. That's the one seated on the floor. GGM, uniting the people for good governance.
Good evening, viewers. This is BVI Channel 1. I am Asu Channel Peters. We are live on GGM Hour, and I hope we are coming out well. Tonight, we are going to look at the recent happening, the video that is trending, talking about the Udoga Chi, what do you call the guy? Kenema Kaya? Yes. Who was probing the commander of an affiliate, I will call it, the ones they call anti-tout in Anambra State, popularly known as Odoo. Now, there's this video that has been trending about him, the mansion being demolished. So let us take a quick look at that and the process which I've already published some weeks ago. I'll be right back. Don't go away.
Something like that.
Demolition time.
Yes. Because he won't survive it.
Okay, take a look at this to see the guy in question. This is the Ebuka, the commander of Odo. That's the one seated on the floor.
Yes. Oh, thank you, sir.
So we published this video on 19th of August, at the time when Ken Makai, the commander of Udogachi, was probing the activities of this guy, Ebuka, and his gang members. I will call them members of Odoo. And the members of Odoo is also part of the setup by the state government. If I'm mistaken, someone should correct me.
So now
GGM, uniting the people for good governance.
All right, that is it. That's the video we're talking about. The man called Ebuka. Ebuka is allegedly termed to be the appointed commander of anti-tout, which many people popularly call Odoo. Remember the Odoo videos that have trended in some time on social media, where people are being dismembered, their bones being dismembered by some of these people they call Odoo in their own manner of fighting crime. Okay, so in the video you just watched, talking about Emma Kaya, where he was probing these men of Odoo. All right, they are actually being looked into in some of their activities. That is before this discovery that led to his mansion. I was told that was his mansion and being demolished, and he's on the run at the moment. Now, the bottom line of this whole thing is who appointed him? And this is a huge question mark on the governor or government of Anambra State in the manner and the process of recruiting people into security services at any level in the state. Is a huge question mark, because we've seen this situation whereby criminals are being recruited to fight crime, and some people will justify that by saying, you give a thief responsibility to man and secure the property of what he's stealing, and he will no longer be stealing it. That doesn't work. Or recruiting touts into security and task force operations. Then at the end of the day, we start seeing the result. We've seen a lot of it in Anambra State and some other states in Nigeria, particularly in the southeast, because that is where I'm mostly interested in. And that is a huge question mark. And that is the question people are asking. What process do they follow? If actually, as alleged, that the guy was or seriously connected with unknown gunmen, as they said. And you know the business of unknown gunmen. I don't need to start telling you about kidnapping, about other violent crimes that have happened in the state that is being linked directly to unknown gunmen. And now a person that is supposed to be a crime fighter is now a criminal himself, linked to criminal setup himself. So this is part of the things people are worried about. The men who are being recruited to secure the state, how are they being processed before giving a gun? How are they being processed before being recruited into security or task force apparatus in the state? So I'm not going to say too much on this. You have to always follow on this platform to be getting proper updates. This live program, actually, we didn't really want to go live now, because if you check sometime, we've not really been going live and consistent on it because of a lot of problems of a hacking of our system failure, all manner of setback. But I can tell you and assure you, from next week, which is next month, we start firing from all cylinders, because the purpose of live broadcast is to give the people a voice, so that the world can hear your voice, so that you can be part of molding opinions that shaping our society for good. And that is very important, because as you know, in Nigeria today, they can't do nothing with respect to fighting crime, with respect to delivering good governance, if it has not become a public outburst. If it is not trending online, they will not react to it. And by next week, we'll start addressing some of these things. And trust me, when we start firing from all cylinders, you better not miss a thing. And that is why you have to continue staying put to this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. So I can only take about a call, one or two, on this program tonight to wrap it up for tonight. You can see it is already late night, but subsequently from next month, which is from Tuesday next week, we will start firing from all cylinders. And don't forget, we are streaming this live from all our social media platforms. So while I wait for your calls to come in, I'm going to take some of the comments on the comment section, and also inform you that we are streaming on all our social media platforms. We are streaming on Instagram. If you are on Instagram and you're not following us there, please start following us on Instagram. The same name, BVI Channel 1. We're also streaming on our Facebook page. If you're not following there, please start following us there. You need to spread this message everywhere. The undiluted truth coming out from this platform. So on Facebook, it is still BVI Channel 1. And on YouTube, apart from this very channel that you are watching from, we have a backup channel. The backup channel is made in order to ensure, because we've had the experience of people attacking. In fact, allegedly, let me be putting that word allegedly, because you know why. I published the video already. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. The new law they made to silence us from speaking. So allegedly, they have been hacking into our system. They did everything possible and terminated this platform before. But if not for the fact that this platform is founded on truth, and also the platform itself, which is YouTube, is not like a Nigerian judicial system, we wouldn't be anywhere now, because the platform was terminated. Because of that experience, we set up our backup YouTube channel, which is BVI channel 1 plus. Search for it and you will get it. All right. So having said that, I'll be going to your comment section to get your opinion on what we just showed you, the video of these people called what do you call them? Ndakodo, okay? And the recent trending video where the guy was taken off. The guy was is now on the run. The guy is being, at this time, he's being probed, some of his activity by Ebuka, who is the head and commander of Udogachi. So Udogachi is like an umbrella body, covering all of these activities, the Operation Agune Chemba, Udogachi, Akodo people, and the rest of them, anti-tout, whatever name they call it. Okay? So, we are going to take some of your comments on the comment section if we have any. You have Stephen Wandel who said that Nigeria is evil. Well, if there is a better name for Nigeria, I wonder that would be. So, what that would be, let us also look at our Facebook. Please, for those of you who are intending to call, if we just get one call, it's enough for us to say, okay, we are good to go, that everything is fully set up. Okay? All right, we have MDBC who have called a couple of times. Let's bring him on the program. Let's bring him on the program and see if he got something for us. So, like I said earlier, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, and keep getting every other person to know what we are doing on this platform. It is extremely very important. You are part of what we are doing on BVI channel 1. Wherever you are watching from, just keep sharing and keep liking on the videos. Okay? Also drop your comments so that your opinion and your voice will also be heard. All right, let us quickly take in BC and then call it a night. Hello, good evening. Hello, Andy.
I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me, right?
Right, I can hear you.
Okay, quickly fire on. Let us hear your own submission with respect to what we are talking about tonight. Just very briefly, just have a minute or two.
All right, thank you for the wonderful job you've been doing for our dear people. God will continue to protect you.
Thank you very much.
On the security, on the operation, Udogachi is the security outfit. We all know that security is local. And what Professor Chukwuma Soludo tried to do is to use the local people to secure our communities in Anambra State. We all know that security is still in the exclusive list of federal government, meaning that the police we have, the civil defense, the DSS, the soldiers, and others are under the exclusivity of federal government. The governor is just called the chief security officer of the state by just pronouncement. So what Anambra tried to do is to use the local vigilante to secure Anambra environs. But however, I think that Operation Agone Chamber, backed up by the state law, the operation is faulty. What do I mean? Starting from the process of profiling those individuals hired, armed with instrument of force. The employment of those guys, maybe not say did not follow the due process, but I don't think those guys were properly profiled. Because from what we've been seeing all around us, it all showed that most of these guys were the former touts, the former touts that Soludo from the one say tout to Ghana, that whoever is into touting should go and look for job. But what we've seen under this Udogachi is just like but decorating them, giving them uniform and ID card, I mean the previous tout, and giving them arm to go and secure the people. That is why I said that the whole operation of Agone Chamber, the entire process, as I've seen, that is my personal opinion, to be faulty and is bound to fail. So we've seen, previously my submission is basically from economic dimension.
Yeah.
See, any society, if you want to address this insecurity, is kinetic and non-kinetic. You will begin to profile every young person in Anambra State. It's not a rocket science, it's not a big deal. If Professor Chukwuma Soludo is training 1U2 skills, he should train them for particular need. We all have this in Anambra State. We all have gaps waiting and begging to be filled. Anambra State is still a virgin land. It's still begging for development. The Maslow hierarchy of need, you have food, shelter, at least. The people talk about clothing then in those centuries, but presently, I want to remove clothing and say medication, medical. So if this youth should be trained to address these two things, basically food production, massive food production, get hectares of land, thousands of hectares of land in all the bushes in our communities, modernize the environment, make it attractive with enough incentive.
Okay.
All these towns would go there and be productive. So security situation will be minimized. That is another way of handling Udogachi. Then if you must do Udogachi, you repackage them, give them incentive, make them look like human beings. These guys I'm seeing on the road are not like human beings. They are angry and embarrassed. And majority of them, according to security report I'm getting, are not from Anambra State. So the essence of local vigilante is defeated, because you should get all these personnel from different communities. We all have young people who want to work. We pay them minimum with good money. Make it attractive. They will all jump out. So on Akodo stuff, of course, we know that is obsolete. It's archaic. It doesn't befit the image of a professor. And since this thing has been ongoing, or has been ongoing in social media. I've not seen Soludo making comment on that.
Exactly.
I think he has been defeated on that. He handed over everything to Ken Emaka.
Yeah. Ken
Emaka, we know his background, we know his antecedents, we know how he rebranded him. The guy. So as a governor, I think Soludo is not micromanaging people. He's not a macro person. He just give you assignment like Buhari, and anything you do. Now
you sabi.
And you sabi, you still come back and give you support, maximum support. In fact, he doesn't care about criticism. He doesn't care about what the masses are saying
or going through.
Yes,
anyway,
if you
Ebuka, I got one short because of time.
All right.
No, you can conclude.
Okay, let me conclude by saying that Anambra is not secured yet. Okay. A few days ago, somebody, a friend of mine, his brother was kidnapped, and the brother that was looking for the money here and there, the man ended up, he died of a heart attack. Not the one that was kidnapped, but the guy that was negotiating. So finally he was released, but his other brother has died in Oka here.
Child.
So I wonder where 555 is, or where command and control is. So I mean, people are being picked every day, like Okoko, like Onwasata Okoko. You got to go. Majority of them are not making news, and whatever they put in the news. So all a platform like this will voice it out, my brother. So let me conclude. Let me stop here, Chinedu. Thank you for the opportunity you've given out for people like us to speak out.
All right, thank you, Ndubisi, and that is a very good one. Though we didn't expect it to be very long, but if I don't mark the moment, and what we are doing here is to give the people a voice. And if you want your voice to be heard, don't miss out on any of our live broadcasts from Tuesday to Fridays. Every day we will be live. Check us out in the daytime, morning time, afternoon time, evening time. We'll be here to give you a voice. We'll be here to update you with what is happening. We are here to shaping the society with undiluted truth. Thank you, Ndubisi, and God bless you. And to all of you who have been watching, thank you very much. We hope that you liked the program and it came out well. That had been the effort we've been making to ensure that we bring you a smooth live broadcast in order to give you a voice. I still remain Chinedu Peters, your advocate for good governance, signing out from here saying have a very wonderful weekend ahead of you. Good night and bye-bye for now.
Something like that.
Demolition time.
Yes. Because he won't survive it.
Okay, take a look at this to see the guy in question. This is the Ebuka, the commander of Odoo. That's the one seated on the floor. GGM, uniting the